Dame faces old rival UConn in Nashville tomorrow for the national championship game.
WSBT's Carl Deffenbaugh is live in Nashville. Carl, a bit of war of words today between the two coaches.
Yes, you know, it was interesting actually. Earlier in the weekend, Maryland coach Brenda Freeze related a story about sharing a meal with Muffet McGraw on the recruiting trail. Well, McGraw and UConn head coach Gino Auriemma are not going to do that anytime soon, that's for sure. They've had far too many heated Big East rivalries on the court, and the foes also turned into a kind of a war of words this season about scheduling issues. Well, today McGraw was candid, honest, and brutally blunt, actually, about a perceived lack of civility from the Huskies.
I think that got lost. You know, when we were in the same conference, I think there was a modicum of it, but I think after beating them and still not feeling any respect for that, I think that we definitely lost our civility. I think there was always some mutual respect, you know, when we first started, and I like to think that that's still on our part.
People that know me know I haven't changed. How I run my program hasn't changed. The respect that we have for everybody else hasn't changed. We think we're the best basketball program in America, but we don't flaunt it. We don't go around talking about it all the time. We're not out there all the time. I haven't changed, but a funny thing happens to people once they start beating us.
It's a little bit like how you feel about a bully. You know, I mean, you have to go in there and be confident and attack. I don't think you can sit back and listen to everything that's said.
So not pulling any punches, to say the least. Now, this is an especially interesting topic with the Final Four here in the Volunteer State. Gino Auriemma is currently tied with the legendary Tennessee head coach Pat Summitt with 8 national championships. So a win tomorrow would put him alone atop the record books. McGraw said she expects many orange-clad fans to be cheering on the Irish tomorrow. And you can hear the undertones of this same discussion of respect for the game in her comments.
There's a lot of people that want to see us win just to preserve Pat's legacy right now. I think what she's done for the women's game has been unbelievable. I think that all women's coaches really respect her and looked up to her because they knew when she spoke, it was about what was good for the women's game. I think she role modeled how to be gracious in victory as well as defeat. You know, I think she was such a classy coach, and, you know, I think that unfortunately the game and sportsmanship has lost a lot when we lost her.
So there you have it. It turned out to be quite an interesting day here before the national championship game, which will be 8:30 tomorrow from Nashville. We'll have more on the game itself coming up in sports, but this was made for some interesting back and forth today in the Music City. Jen?
Yeah, it certainly was, Carl. Thanks very much.